¿Cansada? You doing?
Hi, teacher. I'm
Hello,
doing
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think that my microphone was open, so you have listened everything about the a call with a partner about something about the university. I'm so sorry for that. Okay.
no, really. I can't hear anything.
Okay, so welcome, Camila. So, it's a pleasure to be here with you. So, well, let's start our It's Time to Talk for today. Remember that, previous It's Time to Talk was Professor Leonardo Sanchez. I don't know if you attended the session, but for today, I'm going to to do the this is time to talk. Obviously, and in 15 days ahead, I'm going to do the session 2. Let's start. Bienvenida, por supuesto, para ti, buenas noches. En este caso, pues allá en España. Antes de iniciar, Camila, ¿tienes preguntas sobre la entrega del chess, alguna de las actividades, de pronto de la actividad número 5 o todo de manera general está claro para ti?
De momento sí. Cuando ya empiece a desarrollarlo es que me van a salir seguramente las dudas.
No.
Pero de momento vamos.
Pero- Ok, ok, de momento pues todo está claro para ti. Bueno, perfecto. Entonces vamos a iniciar nuestra It's Time to Talk for today. Camila, I'm going to share my screen. So, okay, and sharing. Welcome again. As I mentioned before, our It's Time to Talk session. So for today, remember that we have this B1 intermediate or in upper intermediate news. This is a session where you are going to know about uh, coming events. For example, obviously pay attention to. So for today, the topic is giving opinions. Hoy vamos a tener algunas frases sobre cómo yo doy una opinión en inglés, ¿no? Acerca de cómo digo yo pienso, yo considero, o en este caso, es mejor tal cosa. Entonces, for today we are going to do that, or we're going to touch those giving opinions. Obviamente, pues nuestro próximo It's Time to Talk will be on next Wednesday at 7 p.m. obviously. And don't forget that TAT number 5 wiring forum is available on platform. So you have to participate obviously about this kind of events, okay? Entonces, tener en cuenta estos tres elementos, estimada Camila. Okay, so this is our agenda for today, dear Camila. This is our agenda for today. Eh, Entonces, pues vamos a continuar.
Vale, vale, sin problema. No estaba segura si era yo, por si acaso me salí y volví a...
Sí, no, se cayó la comunicación. Miré la red de internet estaba bien, no obstante cambié de red y me moví del lugar donde estaba de pronto pues para, bueno, prevenir que haya alguna situación. Ok, so we are going to have these would you rather questions or would you rather session. Then we are going to have a grammar pills. I'm going to close or sorry to show to switch off my camera because I think that the internet is unstable. So voy a hacer la cámara en este caso. Then we are going to talk about let's practice or we are going to have a practice about well giving opinions. So move on. Uh, okay, this session is would you rather. ¿Sabes qué significa would you rather, Camila? Do you know what it means?
Sí, yes, teacher, is like, would you, I don't know, do you prefer? Is more or less, that's it.
Yes,
When you
yes.
have two options.
Yes, that's it. It's like well similar when you said okay. What do you prefer? Would you prefer? So would you rather is the same of would you rather is the same of would you prefer. So in that sense, here we have some questions. We have to answer obviously this question. So I would like to ask you, dear Camila, this question. So would you rather have one best friend or a lot of casual friends? What would you prefer or would you
Well,
rather?
well, I rather have, well, I'm not sure. I rather have one best friend, but also I like meeting new
Okay,
people.
meet people. Okay, so you can say, well, I rather or I prefer to have obviously one best friend because obviously for the confidence and so on. But I like to meet or to well to meet new people. Yes. Okay. Yes, in Spanish. Okay, next question, dear Camila, is would you rather or would you rather give a 2 minutes speech in front of the class or write a any page report?
Oof. Well, I rather give a 2 minute speech in front of the class since I don't like, oh, well, yes, I don't like cry too much.
Okay. Well, yes, it depends because some people are more enthusiastic when they writing or writing in the computer. And as you mentioned, well, I prefer to give 2 minutes speech in front of the class. Okay, it's
Yes.
okay. But for example, if you are in front of, I don't know, 20 or 100 people, is the same, or maybe you can change your option, or maybe you can prefer to write a 20-page report.
Well, I prefer I prefer to speak with 2 minutes.
In front of the people,
Um,
okay?
yeah, yeah, because when I was studying at the university,
Yeah,
I have a problem when I had a problem when I was in from people. Then
yeah.
for that reason, I don't know how do you say in English, but how do you say luchar o vencer el miedo?
Beat the feet.
Well,
Voy a
yes,
escribirlo acá. Beat the
I
feet.
try to fit. What? Can you
Beat the feet.
beat beat the fit?
Beat the feet,
Yes,
yes.
but is what does mean vencer el miedo?
¿Cómo vencer el miedo? ¿Cómo superarlo? Es
Yes,
cómo superarlo.
yes. I discovered that it's better speak to to say your ideas. I don't know. It's like
Yes,
this.
yes. You,
Then I had I know I worked very hard in that.
okay, yes, yes. As you mentioned, well, beat the fit is como vencer el miedo. And obviously you can say like discover. Discover is more when you are in for example, you're in the forest and you discover a new thing, a new tree, well, whatever.
Okay.
Está bien. No, aunque tú puedes usar en este caso el figure it out, es un phrasal verb. Entonces tú dices, I figured it out that, o sea, como yo descubrí o yo me di cuenta de tal cosa. I figured it out something, ¿ok? Pero in
Ah,
general, well, okay, it's okay, yes. Well, the important thing is that you beat the fit, obviously, and you can, well, give your speech in front of a, well, two or three or whatever number of people in front of you. Okay, thank you. Well,
okay.
then
Sorry, sorry. Can you give me a little remind about the use rather or prefer? I have a question. Well,
okay, yeah,
when you say I rather, you use the verb sorry, the verb I rather give 2 minutes. When, but when I wanna use prefer.
yeah.
I prefer to is the correct. Uh,
No, you can say I prefer something, something. No, no, no usas el to, pero I prefer, bueno, depende, digamos, en ese caso de lo que le siga. I prefer travel to Miami. Yes, un ejemplo. Generalmente no va con la preposición to, depende en ese caso.
ya
Y
sé la pregunta, sí.
yes, y el would rather es más para preguntar. O sea, tú puedes preguntar, would you prefer? Está bien. Would you prefer something, something? That's it. Okay. But en este caso, it's more common or more, yes, like a natural to use rather. Yes. Would you prefer or would you rather give 2 minutes speech? So you can say, oh, I prefer to give 2 minutes speech. Why prefer to whatever. It depends of the case, yes. But it's more common to use prefer when you are answering the question, yes. For question, obviously, would use rather, but when you use well, you answer the question, obviously, you can use prefer.
Okay.
Okay, so well, the next question, but it is clear your question. It is clear or not? Oh,
Yes, 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 it's clear. Thanks so much.
okay, I think that okay. I'm going to share again my screen. Um, okay, well, the next question, Camila, is this: is would you rather read a book or watch a documentary?
Well, I prefer read because eh, I I enjoy I
Yeah.
enjoy read read in my free time, but
Okay. Mhm.
also uh, I like watching documentaries.
Okay, so what kind of documentaries, for example, about history, about science, about, I don't know,
Yes,
biology?
well, uh, I like watching documentaries about animals or history too.
Okay, animals on history. Okay, that's good. That's
And
good. Yes. Okay. So, well, in conclusion, well, you read and also you like to watch, well, not television, well, television, but with a documentary. Yes.
yes, yes, but if I have to choose one,
Yeah.
uh, I prefer read.
Read, okay. You know that, for example, read, I mean, we have four skills, yes? We have four communicative skills: reading, listening, writing, and speaking, yes?
Speaking.
So, more or less, rather, read and writing are like together, yes? For example, listening and speaking are together.
Mm.
Read and writing are together. So is what a difference between those skills, because you say, well, I prefer to give 2 minutes speech, but I prefer to read. So It's okay because with our brain, it have a natural process when we are learning something. It is an input. Input is something that you receive. For example, you acquire knowledge or whatever. And output is when you, well, you produce your own knowledge about something. Okay, it's okay. It's a good, like a mix in your skills. Okay, the next question, dear Camila, is, would you rather speak, okay, this is a good question. Would you rather speak 5 languages or be a great writer in one?
Of course, I prefer to speak by language
Okay.
because you can communicate with different person. I don't know, maybe you can visit different place or no or yes, no new people, new
Yeah.
culture.
New culture, okay, good. Yes, okay. You say that you prefer speak obviously 5 languages to interact among people, yes? For example, share knowledge, share culture, share, I don't know, whatever. It's okay. So it's the same because you say that you prefer to speak than you prefer be a great writer. Okay, I think it is okay. So what kind of language do you like? For example, well, I think that English is one of them, but what other language would you like to learn or do you speak?
Maybe French.
French, okay.
I like learning French maybe, or maybe Italian. I don't know if it's the
Italian, yeah.
pronunciation. Yeah. Italian, or I don't know. Why not Chinese?
Okay,
But
yeah, Chinese.
sure. I'm not sure
Yeah.
about French. And also, I like, but it's for curious. I don't know. German.
German, okay. Okay, yes, Germany. Germany is German is a good language, and sometimes I prefer German instead of French, but French is more romantic. Yes, it's more
Yeah.
like a nice language. Okay, Chinese is okay. Do you know that, for example, we UNAT University have offered Chinese courses? In level A1. Yes, more is the basic one, but is offered. And have you heard about Catalan? Catalan in Spain? In Spain?
Well, yes, but I don't know. I don't speak it.
Okay.
So I live far to Barcelona.
Oh,
Then
okay.
I live currently. I'm living at Cáceres, and in this place only speak Spanish.
Spanish. Okay. So, well, you say I live in Cáceres because Barcelona is so far. So, for example, I don't know, it is you where you are currently live in Cáceres, but at Cáceres is near what which sound or which country, for example, is near to Germany or Italia or what which country is near where the place you are.
Um, but did you mean other country
Yeah,
or
no,
other
other
province?
country, yes, another country. For example, well, you would you like to go or to travel to France? Is clear is near to you or not?
Yes, it's near to me. I think so. Yes,
Ah,
it's near to me. But the most, uh, la mayor, how do you say? La mayor.
o sea, el más cercano,
No,
¿quieres
quería decir
decir?
como que sí, que Francia, pero que la mayor razón es porque,
Ah,
no
okay,
sé,
because
me gusta lo francés. No mentiras.
yeah, no, it's okay. Okay, because you say I like it, for example, culture about France. I like it food about France. For example, croissant is like a, in Spanish, croissant, or what in French is delicious. Pan francés, yes, or those kind of food that is delicious in France. Yes, yes, it's okay. So, would you rather speak 5 language or be a great weather in one? Okay, is okay. So we have the last question on this session. Would you rather? The question is: would you rather be able to remember exactly what you see or be able to repeat every word you heard.
Oh, just a second.
No,
I'm
don't
going to
worry.
read
Thinking.
again the question.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, or be able to every that. Oh, I don't know. I think so
Mhm.
that I prefer remember exactly what you see, what I see,
Okay. Mhm.
because I think that is good for the study and for learn about a lot of things, and also yes, for the study and for I think that if you have knowledge,
Mhm.
power, then I prefer remember exactly that I see.
Okay,
I
yes, it's a good one, yes, because well, our brain is like have the function of the role, obviously to remember, we because neural connections or in Spanish conexiones neurales, so remember exactly what you see or well, this is a good question I think, and it's a good ability to remember everything. Obviously, what you see is okay, and is this kind of or this ability is associated to people or yes people that develop their right brain part of the sun, yes, right in their brain, so this an ability. Okay, thank you for your answers, dear Camila. So these are the questions, would you rather. Okay, now we are going to move to this topic. As I mentioned before, the topic is giving opinions. Giving opinions, obviously, the topic is like understandable. So giving opinions. So we have some expressions or some sentences to express your ideas, to express your thoughts, to express your point of view. Yes, because sometimes you can say okay, I think it's okay, but there are another ones in order to express your opinion, because as you are watching, your opinion matters. Okay, so here are some expressions. For example, I agree with, I'm going to not translate into Spanish, but if you have questions about well the meaning, you can ask me. Okay. uh
okay.
I agree with, I don't know, with you, with them, whatever. I feel that, I felt that, or I imagine that. Yes, I have no doubt about, or I had no doubt that, uncertain that, and I strongly believe that. These are some expressions in order to express obviously your thoughts. Here we have another
Okay.
ones. Yes.
Um, what does doubt mean?
Okay, doubt means well, is when you are totally sure that something that you are saying is true. For example, in Spanish, well, I don't like to switch to Spanish. For example, you say that today is Wednesday. Well, in Spanish, in Colombia, and you say, I have no doubt that today is Wednesday. Yes, because it's a true.
Yeah,
Is
yeah, yeah.
that yeah?
Like,
I,
yo no tengo duda.
Yes, yes, that's something. I have no doubt that something. Yes,
Okay.
obviously, answer time is that you are totally sure about something. You are certain that something is true. Yes, or the last one is more like a more strongly. Obviously, I strongly believe that. Yo confío o fervientemente o yo creo en gran manera que tal cosa. Yes. Okay, here we have some another ones. The first ones is I strongly believe that, as I mentioned before, I have never thought about this before. This is about contrast because when you are talking in a conversation, you are in a conversation, and for example, someone says something to you, and you think, yes, you're thinking about it, and you say, oh, I have never thought about it before. Como nunca lo había pensado de esta manera o nunca lo había visto de esta manera, pues lo que tú me estás contando. Entonces, I had never thought about this before, yes?
Yes.
Next one is in my personal opinion, or my personal opinion is that something, something, something. This is a opinion or a sentence to express your personal opinion, because sometimes, well, we don't use this in my personal opinion when we are writing. Don't we use it? Because it's more in when you are have a conversation with someone. Yes, so you can say, in my personal opinion is that. That's it. Next one is, I agree with the opinion of, for example, I agree with the opinion of the president. I agree with the opinion of my mom, of my father. Yes, it doesn't mean. I definitely say that. Obviously, this is a strong, a sentence to express your thought, your opinion, your point of view about something. Yes, I definitely say that. That's the deal. I'm not an expert on, but for example, I can say I am not an expert on global warming, but I consider that we human beings have to change the way how we behave in front of or towards to the nature. Yes. No soy un experto en, pero Okay. I'm pretty sure that, estoy totalmente seguro, casi, o es como, o estoy seguro, I'm pretty sure that something, and this is just my opinion. Cuando, for example, in Spanish, cuando tú dices, es solo mi opinión, como de pronto diciendo, no
Mhm.
importa, pero es solo mi opinión. This is just my
Okay,
opinion.
like a moment. I like the last
The last one.
expression. This is just my opinion. Y
Yes,
el
yes,
mundo.
como, y en efecto, y también es una oración o una expresión, Camila, que si tú la piensas, está quizá un poco, bueno, depende de cómo tú la uses, ¿no? Pero puede ser sarcástica, ¿no?
Ya,
Porque
por eso me
justo,
gusta.
ok, porque está diciendo, this is just my opinion, como obviamente, pues es lo que importa, pero pues solo estoy diciendo. Okay, so here we have these expressions about, as I mentioned before, in order to give your opinion about something. That's it. So the idea is that we are going to read a test about, well, giving opinions. So here we have this a short extract or of a test in order, well, to identify some expressions or some, yes, expressions about giving opinions. Okay, the idea is that you read the test, yes, and then we are going to identify the expressions of to give an opinion. Could you help me to read, dear Camila, and then we are going to identify the giving opinion expressions, please?
Okay, good with me.
Thank you. Yeah.
Only one question. How do
Yeah.
you pronounce the first word?
First words.
Nowadays?
Okay. Nowadays. Nowadays.
Na okay. Nowadays. Okay.
Nowadays. Yes.
Okay. Are video games a good way to keep fit? In
Yeah.
nowadays, many teenagers have good video consoles at home and they often like playing activity video games. These are good for you for a number of reasons. First all, I think that activity video games are a good way to keep fit. There are a lot of different types of exercise you can do, such as basketball, water skiing,
What are the
and
skiing?
dance,
Yeah.
and dance. And what's more, you can play them in the comfort of your own home. In my opinion, this is the first one. These games are fun and interactive because you can play them with friends, and if you play online, you don't need to be in the same place as your friend play. In addition, you can play them whenever you want. Some people think that it's better to do exercise outside in the fresh air. Although this is true, it's actually difficult to play outside when it's raining or very hot, so video games are a good alternative. To sum up,
Yeah.
I believe that video games are a fun and social way to keep fit. I think they are a good option when you can play outside, and they might encourage people
Yeah.
to do more exercise.
Yes. Okay. Nice. Excellent. Thank you, dear Camila. So, okay. First, we are going to we read this test. Now we are going to identify, for examples, obviously the opinions expression. So, as you mentioned, okay, I'm going to read. Nowadays, many teenagers have got video consoles at home, and they often like playing active video games. These are good for you for a number of reasons. Okay, acá, esta expresión que vamos a ver acá, this one, first are all, en este caso, well, I think that you understand what it means, yes?
Ujú.
Ok,
Yes,
so,
primero
entonces,
que todo, no sé.
ya, primero como en primer lugar o primero que todo, tú puedes, ahorita vamos a ver un ejercicio donde tú puedes poner como first of all, first at all, yes, hay varios como sinónimos, ok. Entonces, un tip que puedes usar cuando comienza, digamos, termina la palabra en una consonante e inicia en una vocal, tú puedes hacer la conexión. ¿Ya está? Tú puedes en este caso
Sí,
hacer la conexión. Tú puedes decir first of all, está bien, es correcto, porque pues eso es lo que tú estás viendo. Pero pues hay una forma que tú puedes decir first at all. En este caso como si estuvieras
sí,
uniendo la T con la O y la F con la A. Entonces, pero ¿cómo así? First of all, okay. First of all, I think that active video games are a good way to keep fit. Yes, first of all. There are a lot of different types of exercise you can do, such as, sorry, acá lo mismo. Pues digamos en este caso, si tú ves acá do, acá HA, such as, o tú puedes decir such as, haces la pausa y haces, pero es más como que tú digas such as, basketball, water skiing, and dance, and what's more, you can play them in the comfort of your own home. In my opinion, acá otra expresión. ¿Consideras que esta es una expresión de opinión o no, Camila?
sí, claro,
Okay,
claro.
in my opinion, these games are fun and interactive because you can play them with friends, and if you play online, you don't need it to be in the same place as your friends to play. Obviously, it's a good reason. Okay, in addition, this is a good one or not? This is
I think yes.
well,
I don't think
indeed,
so.
yeah, tell me.
Because I think that in addition is kind of said also.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, no, and you are right. You are right. Obviously, yes, you're right. In addition, is not an expression to give opinion, but in addition is a connector. Yes, it's a connector
Yeah.
that gives obviously coherence or cohesion to your text. So as you know, we are in touch number 5 writing forum. So this kind of connector can be help you for you. So in
Yeah.
addition is a connector. You can play them whenever you want. Some people think that it is better to do exercise outside in the fresh air. Although, although, do you think it is a opinion, a sentence or word to express opinion or not? Although,
No.
okay, although as I mentioned before, it's a connector. Okay, although that is true, it's actually difficult to play outside when it's raining or very hot, so video games are a good alternative. To sum up, en este caso ocurre lo mismo que pues vimos acá, Camila. Se unen estas, tú puedes decir to sum up o up, sorry, son up, pero pues es más, tú lo puedes unir y quedaría en este caso to sum up. I believe that, I believe
What,
is an expression.
sorry. What does sum up expression? What
Okay,
does mean?
to sum up is similar to when you say to conclude or for conclusion or to conclude. Yes.
Okay.
To sum up is similar. Yes, it's the same to say okay. To conclude or as a conclusion, something. Okay. To sum up, I believe that this is an expression of opinion, Camila. I believe that.
No. No. No.
Okay, I believe that. No, you say that no.
Ah, sorry. I believe that. Yes, I believe yes. I
Yes.
was thinking that you say to sum up.
Okay,
Sorry.
no. Okay, no, don't worry. No, just sum up is similar to well. In addition, first of all, is like up to give a coherence and cohesion to your test. Okay, I believe that video games are fun and social way to keep it fit. I think they are a good opinion when you can play outside and they may encourage people to do more exercise. Okay, well, this is a good test. I think that this is a good opinion. Okay, so do you have questions about this test, Camila, about vocabulary, about anything about this test or not?
No, teacher is okay.
Everything is okay? Okay, well done. Okay, uh, move on to our next exercise. We are going to move to our next exercise. Sorry, I'm going to share my screen again. Mm, okay, I think that is sharing. Okay, so we're going to do a little exercise about giving opinions. Sorry, I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Okay. Here we have a chart with you. I the well for giving opinion. Yes, as you know, giving opinion. I think, I don't think, I believe, I don't believe that. In my opinion, for me personally, I think. Esos son los que ya vimos. Yes, in general way. Now it's important to know. Obviamente, sorry for I'm trying to speak Spanish. Um,
Don't
eh,
worry.
it's important it's important to that, for example, in order to asking for someone's opinion, that's important. So this one is, do you agree with, yes, do you agree with, or do you agree with something? Another good word is, or sentence is, what do you think? For example, you're going to travel to with your mom, with your father, or with your relatives, and you say, okay, I would like to go to France. What do you think? Or what is your opinion? Yes. What
Okay.
do you think about something? Yes, this is one about something, because this is like you are give the details about the opinion. Do you think that's right? Okay, this is a good one. Yes. Do you think that's right? Maybe.
Do you think? Ah, no, yes.
Yes. Did you
Continue,
got
please.
it?
Sorry.
Okay. No, don't worry. Okay.
No, no,
What's
no,
your
no,
view?
no, 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 no. I don't get it.
No, no, okay, okay. Do you think that's right? Means that, for example, in Spanish, or well, not in Spanish, but when you are doing something and you say, okay, I'm doing something right, yes, or what I'm doing is right, yes.
Like,
Uh, do you think that's
like
right?
it's okay. Yeah.
Yes, like
That.
it's
Do
okay.
you think that it's okay? Okay.
Yes, maybe
Perfect.
when you, yes, it's okay. When you asking this well, this opinion is because you need to receive like a feedback, or an okay, yes, because obviously sometimes you say, okay, what I'm doing is okay or not. The next one is, what's your view? Esta generalmente lo usamos mucho, ¿no? Como, ¿cuál es tu vista o tu punto de vista? Uno puede decir, what is your point of
Um,
view? Yes, it's okay. Tell me about something, okay? And finally, the last one is, are you okay with that? Esta tampoco pues la usamos mucho, pero es como, ¿estás de acuerdo con eso o no? Okay. So
okay.
this is for asking for opinions to someone. Okay. The next one, dear Camila. Sorry, acá we have. Okay. Yes. We here we have this exercise is like a to a match. Sorry, I'm going to erase these ones. Okay, we have here we have to, well, put the words in the correct order to ask for someone's opinion. Okay, so the first one, what it means. For example, do, yes, do, yeah,
You
you.
agree?
All right, that's it. Okay, this is an example. Okay, okay, do you agree? Good. Okay, the next one is, uh, are
Are
we
you
okay that, question mark, you?
are
Okay,
you
are,
okay with
yeah. Are you okay? Okay, with that, yes?
Yes.
Okay, did you
Yeah.
understand the question?
Yes.
Yes, it's clear for you. Okay, okay. The next one, dear Camila, is you think, question mark, do what?
What do you think?
Yes, what do you think? Oh, sorry, think. What do you think about something? That's it. Okay. The next question is question mark. What's your view? Okay, is easy. Yes.
Yeah. What's your view?
Yeah. What's your view? What's your view about something? Okay. And I think that we have two more questions. You, that's right thing. Question mark. Do.
Just a second. I was writing the last question. Do you do
Ah, sorry.
you
This one.
no 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 yeah it's
What's
okay,
your
don't
view?
worry.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay. Um eh, do you
Okay.
do you
Do you?
think
Okay. Yeah.
that's right?
Do you think that's right? Okay. Yes. Nice one. Nice one. Okay. Do you think that's right? Okay. And the last one is this. Think you about what question mark do that.
What do you think about
O-
that?
Okay. What do you?
What do you
Oh, sorry. What do you? Yes. What do you think
about
about that?
that?
Yeah. Okay. So we have, as you know, do you think that's right? What's your view? What do you think about? Or what do you think about? Are you okay with that? Do you agree with? Okay. So we are here. We have these kind of questions, and obviously are okay. So we have obviously a total of 100% because each one of them were right. Okay. Muy bien, perfecto. Entonces, en este caso, preguntas, ¿tienes preguntas? Do you have questions about this, dear Camila? Do you have questions?
Sure, it's
No,
okay.
so far it's okay. Okay. Move on. We'll move on to our next well part of the session, and we are going to talk about these video games because well I know that some of you like video games. So well, here we have like these questions. For example, we have a topic, dear Camila. The topic is violent video games should be banned. This is the well general topic or general question, so we have to answer, we have 5 questions. So we have to answer those questions. The first question, for example, dear Camila, first of all, I would like to watch a video. First of all, sorry, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we are going to watch a video. Well, it's just, oh, it's not available. Okay, I'm going to,
But don't worry if it doesn't available. Maybe you can we can speak
yes,
about the
yes,
topic.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think yes.
yeah. Sorry. Yes, thank you. Well, the video was about the obviously about violent video games because there are many thoughts about violent video games. Yes, for example, that violent video games are bad. Other people think that video games are just video games. Yes, and it is bad or it is good for children is independent of the purpose of the use of each video game. Yes, in general terms, this is the topic of the video set. Okay, so based on that, we have these those questions, as I mentioned before, dear Camila. So the first question is, what are the implications of violent video games in our society? Yes, this is the first question. What do you think is the implication of, well, I would like to know, first of all, if you are agree with the question or not. Yes, for example, you say, yes, I think that violent video games are very bad for children, or no? I think that violent video games are just video games. What do you think about, well, in general, video games?
Well, I'm not an expert
Yeah,
on video games, but in my critical opinion, um, the responsibility
yeah,
uh, is on fathers or no, sorry, on
yes.
parents,
On
on parents.
parents, on relatives, yes.
Yeah, because um, you need to control uh, what your kids can see. I don't know.
No, yes, yes, it's okay. Yes, because you can say, I mean, you are parent or as father, you had to, well, be aware of what are your children watching or they are playing on a consoles or watching on TV. Yes, okay, yes. I would like to know if do you like video games, Camila, or do you play video games?
No, not really. For that reason, I'm not an expert on that topic, but I can try to give you my opinion.
Okay, that's it. Thank you, thank you. And as you remember that, for example, one of the sentence was that, well, I am an expert on or on video games, but something, 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 and you use the expression in that correct way. Okay, okay. Well, I think that video games, well, as just well, it depends of the use of video games. Yes, for example, you can play video games for enjoy or for pass or enjoy your free time. That's it. Yes. You can enjoy well video games for enjoy your free time, but for example, it's different when you just play video games all the day. Yes, all the day is different when you do that. So for that reason, I think that video games could be bad if you use or you can do well. You just play video games and you do anymore else. So I think that is bad. Yes. On the other side, I think that video games in some ways can modify or can change the perception of or the point of view of children about something. Yes, because for example, video games expose something about children or shows how I don't know culture society is, but it's in the video game, but in the real life it's different. So I think that we have to do or focus on those aspects in order to well to prevent any kind of damage on well people nor children people in general. uh Based on that, dear Camila, I would like to ask you about this question. So the question is, what are the implications of violent video games in our society? What do you think?
Well, currently, if you ask me, I can say that some people has problem when they play video games all
Okay.
time, likely that in the day or night, because um, more or less the guys, yes, try to imitate. I don't know if it's the correct word imitate, but or I meant is
Okay.
imitate, imitar como
Try to well no sorry well do whatever or I don't know. Sorry, I'm going to search or to look for this verb imitar, imiting, no, well, I don't forget. Okay, but I understand the your opinion. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to share the search the word.
yeah, I think that is imitate. Yes, some people imitate that they look in the video games, and some people can difference where what is the reality and what is the fiction. I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, yes, you are right, you're right, as I mentioned before. So imitate.
This
Yes.
is yeah, this is just my opinion.
Okay, yes, a good one. Yes, as you know, and the correct verb is imitate. Yes, imitate, imitating, imitate. Yes. So, for as well as you mentioned, so people have to well be realized or be aware about. well, this is just a video games, and the real life is different from the video games. And I think that okay, this is an implication that maybe well, indeed, violent video games should have in our society. Okay, so the next question, dear Camila, is, do you think violent video games should be banned or not? Well, I think that you said that you are not an expert. Obviously, I know that you said that you are not an expert, but I would like to, well, to know your opinion about this. If
Well,
for example, this video game should be banned.
my stance about this is positive, but
Yeah.
for example, in young people, or maybe not young people, maybe in the childs, these video games um could be restricted for kids, for kids.
Okay, is dangerous or damage for kids?
I think so.
Okay, yes. Well, it depends of the category of the video games. Yes, because I think that sometimes video games are violent and are bought or are, yes, are bought by for children. Yes, you say children. In children, it obviously is the plural noun. Yes, child or one kid or one
Yeah.
child. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay. The next question, dear Camila, is well, what will happen if they were banned? Well, the video games, yes. What would happen if they were banned?
Well, I'm inclined to believe that people will protest about it. I don't know
Okay,
which.
okay, yes. Yes, and only because, well, I think that, for example, in the government, well, those industries about video games, they pay a lot of taxes, yes?
Yeah, yeah, of
And
course.
for example, I don't know if the government or some law prohibit or ban it their video games, so they say, okay, but I can't now that now I can pay the taxes. So, well, I think it's like it's just in Spanish, it's business. Yes.
Yes,
Uh,
that's pretty much.
yes. The next question is, do you think in the future violent video games can affect children's thinking?
Well, in my opinion, not exactly in the future. I think
Okay.
that it's a problem now.
No. Okay.
I know that it's a problem in this moment because you can know some young people teach about these video games. um, I don't know, like United States,
United States.
when a
Yes.
couple of guys use guns
Yeah.
in the school or in the mall center, and this is a problem. But
Yeah,
but
yeah, I think there is a problem, and I think that, as well as you mentioned before, no, that the people or can think that or what children can think that the real life is similar as they watch or they, well, play the video games, but it's different. Okay, and the last question, dear Camila, is this: do you think the Senate or the government or the Congress, whatever, I don't know, do you think that Senate should approve, allow, or it is necessary to educate children about video games, about the use of video games?
well, as far as I'm concerned, it's better educate children because the only danger no is the video games.
Yeah, okay.
Uh, you can find violence in YouTube, in internet, when with your classmates. Maybe
Yeah.
the most important thing is that you educate children. I think
Yes.
so.
No, it's just your opinion. Yes. Okay. Yes. No. And that's right. And that's right. For example, well, we have to do care or to be aware about those things in order to prevent or to protect our children. I mean, because, well, you can have allowed, but if, for example, people don't respect that law. So is the saying that, for example, it's better that you don't have the law, yes, but it's different when you educate or you like be aware of those things, and you educate your children or children in general in order to prevent that situations. Okay, so thank you for your well, your participation. It was a very active participation. So I would like to ask you about if you have a additional comment about additional opinion, or that's
Yes.
it in indeed.
Yes. I wanna say to you thanks for
Yep.
practice with me and for be patient with me pronunciation, and thanks for your class, for the lesson.
No,
Thank you so
no,
much.
it's my pleasure anytime, dear Camila. So, well, that's the idea. That's the idea. The idea, sorry, that we have to the time to practice because, as you know, well, we have reading, we have listening, we have writing activities, but it's important to practice our speaking. So, for that reason, obviously, you are so. I invite you to attend our next It's Time to Talk session on next Wednesday at the same time, 7 p.m. Although if you need something, or for example, you have a questions, you can you feel free to ask me or to ask teacher Leonardo. Yes, I don't know. You are in B1 plus or B1?
B1 plus.
Okay, you are with Leonardo. Okay, so you feel free to ask him about whatever you need. Okay.
Okay, teacher, thank you so much. Have
Okay,
a
so
nice night. Nice. I don't know.
yes,
Have a nice day. What
yes.
is, I don't know what is
No, it
the,
doesn't. Yeah, well, you can say like a farewell. You can say bye bye, or take care, or see you next time, or see you soon.
yeah.
That's it.
I wanna say have a nice day, but I was thinking about the hour in Colombia, and saying, I was
Yes, the time.
thinking it's night, it's afternoon, but now I know that I can say have a nice day because it's 1 o'clock.
Yes. Well, well, indeed, it's okay. So, have a good day. Yeah, that's it. Well, I understand that you say that all the day. Yes, because you are referring to all the day. Have a nice. For example, you can say have a nice week or a nice weekend. Fin de semana. It doesn't mean okay.
Okay,
Okay.
teacher, see ya.
So, bye bye. Take care. See you, Camila. Next.
Bye
See
bye.
you soon. See you next. Bye bye.
Next lesson, bye.
Bye bye.